Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. I got you, little bro. I got you, little bro. I'm pretty sure that's what Terence Crawford told Shakur Stevenson. Don't worry about nothing. I got you, little bro. Now make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter or leave a little donation for that fried rice and chicken wings. Now listen. How did Shakur Stevenson, Mr. Must Not See TV, get a deal with Eddie Hearn and now fighting Riyadh season with Turki Alalshikh? Because you know when you got Turkey in your life, every day is a Thanksgiving. So I just want to know, how did that come to fruition? Now, we know the secret society is in full effect if Eddie Hearn is well connected with the secret society. But I'm struggling to understand how in the world Shakur Stevenson ends up on Matchroom, one fight deal, and then fighting on the damn Riyadh season fight card. And I believe Terence Crawford are trying to put on that fight card. But this is what we really need to be understanding here. It's not that Shakur's with Eddie, because we know Eddie Hearn, he always looking for an opportunity to sign a champion. Shakur's a champion. Eddie Hearn knows that belts matter in boxing. For any of you out there who think belts don't matter in boxing, let me tell you, BLM movement, belts, lives matter. Eddie Hearn knows that. You see how he was with Anthony Joshua, right? When when Charles Martin won that belt by a fluke, I can't remember what it was, a WBA, I can't remember what it was, but Charles Martin picked up a belt. It was a fluke of a win. The guy who was fighting just got injured. Now it makes me question that bullshit. The guy just gets somehow injured in the fight. That was Al Heyman was with Charles Martin. That made me wonder if the secret society didn't fix that fight for Charles Martin to get that belt. But anyway, Charles Martin gets the belt. Eddie Hearn couldn't control himself. They paid Charles Martin like $8 million plus, $8 million something crazy for that Anthony Joshua fight. That way Anthony Joshua could pick up the belt. And we saw what happened. Anthony Joshua damn near killed a man. But once Anthony Joshua got a belt, right? How did Eddie Hearn get? He turned into a fool. Anthony Joshua started winning on them belts. Eddie Hearn couldn't control himself. Then Andy Ruiz took them shit from him. Eddie Hearn was suicidal, wasn't he? The motherfucker turned into Sean Kingston. Suicidal. And that's why you look at him now, that everything's kind of falling back in place and Joshua's in a good position. But listen to him when he talks. The belts. Look, the belts, the championships. So when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, that's why Eddie Hearn is working with him. Even though right before he signed him, he was just saying how Shakur Stevenson would never get $3 million from him. Bob Arum paying Shakur Stevenson too much money anyway. But now you see he got a way to work. He got him over there now. I think Crawford has a whole lot to do with getting Shakur Stevenson the one fight deal with Eddie, and then also saying, okay, well, Eddie may not want to pay you, but Eddie can promote you. Turki Alalshikh will pay you. So it all works out, and then Eddie Hearn is just kind of the conduit. But really, the guy who's the mover and shaker on all this is Terence Crawford. Let me tell y'all something. Quit sleeping on Terence Crawford. Quit underestimating him. He deserves a whole lot of credit. Terence Crawford, no kidding. Y'all wonder why that man been around boxing so long? Why he just keeps thriving, profile keeps growing, and he keeps getting all these opportunities? Because Terence Crawford may be part of the goddamn secret society. I'm going to go ahead and just say it, man. Crawford may be goddamn part of the secret society, man. He may be one of them key decision makers that we don't know about, man. Goddamn it, Terence Crawford. Always staying one step ahead of us, man. Omaha, Nebraska's finest. What's he doing out here outsmarting the hood champion? But I'm on your ass now. You want me to work with you, Turkey? Because you know he don't call him nothing but Turkey, Turk dog. Every day gonna be Thanksgiving for me, Turkey. All right, cool. But yeah, you gotta hook up Shakur. Look, what you gonna do about Shakur? put him on my fight card, put him on a card, you know, against, you know, a big name, you know, and pay him a few million. If you really want, you know, to really work with me, you got to look, bring on Shakur. That's exactly what I think is going on here. Now, I'm going to tell you, Shakur Stevenson should. This is what you do, man, when you have resources, you network, and you have connections. If you have people who can help get you in a better position, well, that's what you're supposed to do, man. You know, network. And who better to network with than with Terence Crawford right now, who's pound for pound best fighter in boxing and has the connection to Saudi. Now, my thing is not at Crawford. I think Crawford, it has everything to do with the position that Shakur is in right now. I think he has everything to do with it. The thing is now, what's next for Shakur Stevenson? Is he going to do another one-fight deal for Eddie Hearn? You see, Eddie Hearn's smart. Eddie Hearn's like, you know what? I don't need to lock you down for 4 or 5 fights. I'm cool with 1. As long as, you know, because he expects some loyalty. He's going to make sure Shakur Stevenson gets treated like he's never, ever been treated. You watch Eddie Hearn. Anyone that man works with, they don't know what to do with themselves. Because Eddie Hearn knows how to stroke their egos. Make them feel like Eddie Hearn's dangerous. You get that woman out there, that ugly woman. It is nothing attractive about her. Her breasts stink. She don't bathe. She have a bad attitude. She kooky eye. Everything about her is messed up. Everything. She's dumb. She don't want to do nothing with herself. She's lazy. Can't cook. I mean, just a waste of a human being, right? Eddie Hearn will have her feeling special about herself. He's dangerous. He'll have her in the club, man, trying to pop bottles and shit. Eddie Hearn have her, and he'll be right there. Yep. If there's something he want to get, Eddie Hearn is dangerous. So when he get his hand on these fighters, especially when he knows that there's a void there, they've been beat down, they've been told they're nothing, or they've been made to feel like they're just not good at anything except boxing, and they're not performing to their potential. Eddie Hearn will key in on that, and that's where he'll converge on him and start to just pump air into him, man, to build him back up. All the while thinking about the return that he's going to get from these guys. So Eddie Hearn's smart. Look how he did Deontay Wilder. You saw how Deontay Wilder was sitting there next to Eddie Hearn? Big bad Deontay Wilder. To this day, body on my record. And something. What happened? Big bag, Tuscaloosa, all that. Mr. Twerk. What happened to Deontay Wilder when Eddie Hearn got involved with him? Wilder was sitting there like a child, wasn't he? Sitting there like a child, boy. I said, God damn, Eddie Hearn put the goddamn wicked sorcery on him. And now he got his hands on Shakur. And he's going to do what he has to do, man, to make Shakur feel like he's great. Because Shakur is questioning himself. I don't care what he says. He's questioning himself. I'm telling you, man. I can look at it and see that shit. I'm telling you, man. I've seen thousands of them, man. He's questioning himself. So the thing is, if he gets through here, fighting this guy Cordina, what's going to be next? Because Crawford got him here. I think it's a matter of, all right, I got you this far. Turki and Eddie are going to do their job. Now, it's all on you, Shakur. So he got him this opportunity. What's Shakur going to do next? I think he'll beat Cordina. And then I think if he really wants to go on to something bigger and better, I think he should do another 1 or 2 fight deals with Eddie Hearn. But the thing, Eddie Hearn will keep him active, but Shakur's got to win. And not just that, he got to win in an entertaining fashion. So does he get in there with Cordina and just blast him out there with 3 rounds? I doubt that. But if he gets in there and he just looks spectacular and dazzle the crowd with his boxing ability, then I think Shakur is on to something. But the bottom line is this. Terence Crawford can't do it for him. He can't do it for him. But he took care of him to this point. Now that's what I believe. And you don't come out here talking about, well, you're wrong. Okay, well then you tell me what happened. Unless you know the fucking facts, don't tell me I'm wrong. You can say, hey, well, I see it this way. Okay, cool. All right? I'm just telling you. I'm just sitting back watching this play out. And I'm like, okay. He didn't want to mess with De La Hoya, understandably. he wanted to get away from top ranking Barbarian. Not so sure I understand all that, but excuse me. PBC, that didn't work out. I mean, really, Eddie Hearn appeals to these guys because Eddie Hearn is from the UK, and you know, guys out in the UK grew up and exposed to a lot of different cultures. So I think the mentality is a little bit different with a lot of those cats from the UK. And I can tell you that a guy who's visited out there, I have cousins who are born and raised out there, but you know, the connection is the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, second cousin, third cousin, end up out there, whatever, and make a life, and then they have children. So I have family out there, and yeah, the mentality is different. It's a cultural melting pot, but I think that's why these guys find themselves being attracted to the way Eddie Hearn does business. But that being said, Terence Crawford got him this far. Let's see what he does in the ring and see what his next move is, because I'm not so sure that they're going to want to roll the dice on him again, especially if he don't change up his attitude and the way he's conducted himself out here, man. And I wonder if Turki Alalshikh can really influence these guys, and if he really cares about these guys, I wonder if Turki Alalshikh can help clean up these guys and the way they conduct themselves. I wonder if he can. You know, but maybe Turki Alalshikh is like, hey, they do what they want. They're adults. My only concern is boxing. I pay you for a service to come and fight. You do it. Okay, you win. We can talk business further. If you lose, you get out of here. Unless you're Deontay Wilder, because he's trying to make Deontay Wilder Chisora. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if he like Deontay Wilder or hate him, man. But anyway, I got you, little bro. That's what I think is going on with Terence Crawford, as he's taking Shakur under his wing now as like a business consultant and just trying to guide him to not just the money, but to help guide his career and to get some wind back in his sail, to get his confidence back up. But after this, I think Crawford's going to be like, all right, it's on you now. And we'll see how Shakur performs. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans on 7 continents. In the breeze.